my little pennycorns, I am Cristelic and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to show you guys how I edited this picture from my Simstagram. Since that I posted the picture, I got a lot of questions regarding the editing and stuff. So I thought, you know what, I am going to make a tutorial about it. I posted a poll on my Instagram asking you guys if you guys wanted a tutorial, and a lot of you guys said yes. I say guys a lot, I'm so sorry. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the original pic. I used reshade as well to take this picture. The reshade preset that I used will be linked down below, so you guys know and stuff. Okay. Just a little side note, just because I show you guys how I edited this picture doesn't mean you can basically copy everything from it. I wouldn't mind if you copy certain elements of the picture, but don't copy the whole picture because I wouldn't like that. Anyways, let's get started. So with every picture that I do, I always crop it, and the ratio that I use is 4:5 for portrait pictures and 4:3 for landscape pictures. Basically, I hate it so much when I'm like editing and then I need to record something because my laptop be like, girl, what are you trying to do? Can you stop torturing me? Anyways, so next thing that I did was I kind of edited the thumb, you know, because as you can see right here, there's a little clipping going on through her blouse, and that kind of looks weird. So I edited that out just real fast. So let's zoom in, and basically what I did is I took the color of her thumb, then go to brushes. Let's see, this is not the brush that I need. Don't mind all my brush packs. I have like a seriously obsession with downloading brush packs from DeviantArt, but anyways, so I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more just to get a more clear picture of it. And basically what I did was I draw the thumb. I didn't do it perfectly actually. It's hard to draw if you don't have a drawing tablet, so I kind of need to do it by hand, which I said is quite hard to do. So what I basically did, excuse me, wait, hold up. I don't know what I was doing, but basically what I did was I draw the thumb and then kind of drew it over her hand as well, just so I can blend the colors easily, so it doesn't look all weird and stuff, even though the lighting that I'm going to use will fix that as well. So I'm just doing that. Oh, just a bit too much. So after that I am going to the blur tool. It's the sharpen tool for me now, but I just kind of long press on it and then I can go to the blur tool and then just blur it a little bit. It doesn't really matter that much because again, when the lightning effect is going on, you don't really see a lot of the thumb, so that's why I didn't put a lot of attention to the shading and stuff. So I basically just merged it down, and a shortcut of it, because I think some of you guys wanted to know, merging down shortcut is Control E for the Windows computer and Command E for the Mac computers. So yeah. Next thing that I did was the contour and highlight of my sim. What I did as well was the hair and stuff, but you don't see that much of it back, and I think you guys really wanted to see how I did the whole lightning, so you know. I'm so bad at tutorials, I'm so sorry. But anyways, what I'm going to do now is the contour. And how I do that is basically I pick her skin color like that. Shortcut of like the color picker is I, by the way. If I'm going too fast, I'm so sorry. Like, I am so bad at tutorials. Anyways, and to basically contour a little bit, I put the I use a color darker than her skin, so it actually contours, you know. Then I'm going to the brush tool, make it a bit bigger, and then soften it a bit. I think this will be enough. No, this is way too big. And then I'll just start contouring it, but this is the wrong contour color. So I'm just going over there and then make it a bit darker. Yeah, this is better. So I'm just going to contour just some things, not everything. And her forehead, because again, because of the lightning effect, you don't see a lot of difference, but I just like to do it. So then I'm just going to filter, blur, and then Gaussian blur, and I just kind of look at what I think looks the best. Let's see the before and after. I think that will do, and I just put the opacity a bit down because it's a bit too harsh for my liking. Let's see. Okay, that's enough. Then I'm just going to merge it down again. After that, I did some highlight as well. Oh my gosh, my Wi-Fi is acting up, but besides that, I go and highlight as well. So again, I pick her skin color and then make it a bit lighter than her skin. I don't really use white as the highlight because it kind of blends a little bit harder than if you use a kind of skin colory color. It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, moving on. And basically I just highlight things, what I want to highlight. Then I'm going to the blending mode, and it is on normal right now, but I always put it on soft light when it comes to highlighting. Then I'm going to blur again, Gaussian blur, and let's see. Yeah, I like this one. And then putting the opacity a bit down because she doesn't have to blind us, you know. Sometimes she does, but sometimes she doesn't. Anyways, the next thing that I'm going to do is the whole lightning effect, which you guys actually, why you guys came here for, you know, okay. Anyways, so first thing that I did was I used the pink rose petal falling PNG. I will link it down in the description down below if you guys really want to use it and think like, oh no, I know something to do with it, you know. Then I'm going to rasterize the layer, and what I did was I did the oh my gosh, what blending mode did I do? Ooh, I forgot. Color Dutch. I used Color Dutch, and oh no, let's lock the background for a sec. And then I basically put it in a way that I wanted it to be. I think like this. Then I'm putting the opacity a bit down for now just so I can delete the parts that I don't need. What I'm going to do, and this is a little tip for all my Photoshop users out there, if you actually create a mask, a layer mask, and that you can find it down there, you can easily restore the things you erase. Let me just explain it a little bit better for you guys. So I'm just going to zoom in and put the opacity all the way up so you guys can see it better. So select the, oh no, I don't want to do anything. Okay, thank you. Select the layer mask, and then go to your brush tool. And basically white is for drawing back the thing that you deleted, and black is for basically erasing things. Let me just give you guys an example. I hope you guys kind of follow me through, because I am so bad at explaining things. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I have my color set on black now. The shortcut to switching to colors is X, by the way, as you can see. Anyways, so let me just say I deleted this and I think, oh no, that's not the thing that I wanted to delete. I switch back to white, draw over it again, and as you can see, it restores it. So if you want to delete something but you're not sure if you can, like, if you make any mistakes, just use a layer mask and you're Gucci. Okay, anyways, so I'm putting the opacity a bit down so I can actually see her fingers, and I'm going to zoom in a lot more. And basically what I'm going, oh no. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete the petals and stuff and effect, the whole effect on her fingers, because that's not what sis needs, okay? Sis doesn't need that. Even though I'm not going to post this pic on Instagram, I'm still like being all neat and stuff. I don't know why. I don't really have to be neat, but see me doing this again. This is why like a lot of people just kind of irritates when I'm editing and stuff, because I am a perfectionist and sometimes it is a burden. Sometimes it is a burden to be a perfectionist. And I'm not like, I am like a serious perfectionist. It's like a serious problem. Anyways, not going to talk about my problems. Putting the opacity up just to see if I have any other things to delete. Okay, so then I'm going to zoom out again. I think the flower petals under there can be there still. And what I'm basically going to do now is I am going to filter, blur, and then Gaussian blur again, because Gaussian blur is my babe. I use it for basically everything. Love you. And then blur it a little bit, just like that. Okay, you're almost there. Anyways, so the next thing that I'm going to do is the whole kind of lightning effect thing. This is where things can get a little bit confusing, so please bear with me. Anyways, so I am going to merge this layer down again, put it off the lock, and then merge it down. I have the pic like next to me, so I actually remind myself of what I flipping did with the whole pic. But anyways, moving on. I'm going to create a new layer, going back to the brush tool and select the color white. Yes, this time we're going to use white, folks. Y'all. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I am just coloring over, oh my gosh, I am just coloring over the little effect thing that I have in my hands, you know, like that. And To be honest, I totally forgot what I did there. No, just kidding. I set the blend mode to overlay, and then I go to filter again, then blur, Gaussian blur. You're gonna hear a lot of Gaussian blur in this tutorial, so you know. And it's not exactly the same effect as that I did with the pic itself. Can't really remember 100% what I did, so I'm sorry, but I'm just giving you guys a little bit of how I did that, okay? So I'm just going to merge it down and do the same thing again. Create a new layer, and then I'm going to draw over it again once more. Then going back to the overlay setting, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Gotta love Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur like saves my ass, for real. So then we have this thing going on, this monstrosity. And now the fun part is actually playing with the shadows and playing with the lightning. So I'm just going to merge down this layer again, make a new layer, and then I make the brush a bit bigger and actually play with the whole thing. So I am drawing over her. Okay, this is a bit too much. I'm drawing over her face and her clothes and her arm and her hands like this. Then we're going back to filter. We're going back to blur. We're going to Gaussian blur because we gotta love Gaussian blur. We'll blur it a bit more, then okay. And then I used overlay. You guys see it a bit coming together because I see it, you know. Merging down the layer again because we're gonna merge down a lot. And now, the moment y'all have been waiting for. How did I do the whole lightning thing? Ooh. So, this is a tip that I found out myself actually. I was just playing around with the Photoshop settings and I thought, oh my gosh, I can actually use this for one of my edits. So, anyways, we're going to filter. Here it goes. We're going to render. And then we have a thing called lightning effects. Yes. So what this basically does is, you know what? I'm just going to let you guys, I'm just going to load it. As you guys can see, did y'all see what it did? Like, do y'all see what it does? Like, oh my gosh. This basically saved my whole ass for the whole editing thingamajig actually. So, yeah. Bless her soul, bless her soul. I love it, I love it. Anyways, so I just kind of played around with the intensity and the whole thing. I know that I colored this like a bit of a red. And then put the exposure a bit up. I don't remember if I used any gloss or something. I just basically played around with the whole thingamajig. So yeah, you know, it's just a thing to play around with. I can't give you guys an exact settings because it depends on what you want. Okay, so now we got the lightning effect thingamajig. The next thing that I'm going to do is add the particles, and the particles that I'm going to use will be linked down below as well, just because I want to share things with you guys, you know, like, anyways, the particles that I use will be back in PNGs, and then night sky patterns. This is something you can actually find online and download the whole pack if you want. I can't really remember which number I used. I think I used number 6, but I'm not sure about it. I think I did use number 6. Kind of looks like it. But basically what I'm going to do is just putting it on, then going to the erase tool and rasterize this layer and remove the particles on my sim. After that, I'm using the blending mode overlay, and then basically merge it down again. I think I'm going to use another PNG just to intensify it a little bit, because on my pic it was pretty intense. I think I used 19 now that I am looking at it. I think I used 19. I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm just going to edit this thingy away.